Also at guard number 2, Ace Jamson. Forward number 8, Louis Vigil. Also at forward number 23, Alvin Pasaol. Point guard number 11, Ryusei Koga.
First game po ng ating triple header. The tip going to the side of the guys in white, Marikina. What I like about that last game of Louis Vigil, Coach Mike, is he was much better of picking his spots, as you see Jetro Escoto.
Talagang hinahanap pa rin yung panalo. Hopefully also they get this today.
Louis Vigil attacks and scores.
The season is only shooting 50% and so you know, mababa yun considering na si Marlon Monte pinag-uusapan natin.
Villar inside scores.
You know, you pair that with a good performance of Ryusei Koga. You know you have a good combination. Louis Vigil continues to attack the lane.
Villar hands it off to Louis Vigil.
Nice pass.
Alabanza one-hander gets the friendly bounce.
Liking that in Louis Vigil na they run it off.
Lalim masyado.
Oo.
Ace Tiamson leaning in, wala. Vigil rebound, pass back to Ace Tiamson. You like how Louis Vigil 10-point lead. Another pass by Louis Vigil, this time to JR Alabanza. Live game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Beautiful pass galing
for the guys in white as well as Ed Takiwag.
Shuffling their men, trying to give more floor time for the guys. Ed Takiwag right down through the middle. Nagpag-uusapan mo ang scoring para sa Parañaque, ayun din ang isa. Si Takiwag naman para sa Marikina.
Who's actually a former Parañaque Patriot, Coach Mike.
Yeah, last season, ano?
Last season lang. Played just a few games for them.
Somehow, you get that feeling dito sa simula nitong panibagong season nila. So, napaka-importante, I guess, para dito sa mga manlalaro ng Parañaque na to build once again. And they continue to be outrun here in the open. That's another good assist right there, good ball movement.
Ang usual daw kasing sakit ng mga players pag lumalamang na, nagre-relax na. Well, that is not allowed in Marikina. Back to you guys.
At so, tingin ko importante yun kasi, again, we talked about this off-air. If you look at the roster of both these teams, may karga rin naman kahit papaano. And let alone itong Marikina. Early in this game, little hand-off right there, rejected that screen, caught that defense late. Libreng-libre yung kan. And then you have Alvin Pasaol in Parañaque that you cannot turn a blind eye on. And Takiwag knocks down a field goal.
Takiwag sidestep. Nicely done by the former UST Growling Tiger. Pre-season, di ba, Coach?
Oh, isa pa yan. Alam mo naman kaya rin umiscore para sa kanila. Pero kailangan bumaba sa depensa kasi panay atake nitong Marikina right now. And
Lander Cannon, still enough time for Marikina to add on to their lead. Casajeros will lay it in just before the buzzer.
Temperature that we have now, everything's very humid. The players really very early in this game perspiring a lot. Alvin pass all out in the open. Good shove, good finish. Tingin ko rin as itong magandang habol na to pero napunta kay Alvin Pasaol. No, let him get out of the way. At tinapos yun ni Alvin Pasaol again.
His brother was recently named the most valuable player sa UAP, si Chanre.
Oh yeah, for Marikina. And then andali rin nila makaroon ng assist sa loob.
Sa ilalim. Naka-shoot si Cruz. Now he grabs the rebound off that Marikina miss. Monte. Cruz cutting. And he'll troop to the line for 2 shots. Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Screen. Koga. Marlon Monte catch and shoot 3. Meron.
Oo, kasi malayo rin naman yung biyahe natin.
Marlon Monte,
Oh, yeah.
about the same spot, same result. Back-to-back triples for Marlon Monte.
Of that good swing. And you always love on a ball swing to first look at the rim, see if you have a shot.
Monte, bola na sundot at naagaw ni Jetro Escoto. Pitch ahead, Alabanza will lay it.
Yan yun, dahil pagod na siya. And after that ball got stolen from him, it was leak out for Marikina.
Fast break of the game. Sports Plus, the official sport.
Then you gotta close out defense with defensive rebounds. You can't allow so many offensive rebounds and turnovers like this for Marikina because they're gonna run you off just like this one.
Jetro Escoto making them pay on the other end. Intis pa din. Got back his own miss. Vigil launches. Not even close. Pero pinabayaan nila si Louis Vigil. Cutting and scoring. No good on the free.
Wala masyado magagawa si Alvin pa sa all dun sa situation na yun kundi to really settle for that jump shot. Louis Vigil's gone cold here in the second half, missing his first 3 attempts. Koga,
Straight away three.
yeah. Straight away 3 by Koga. Better from the perimeter. Dami rin kasi ng pinupuntos nito nanggagaling sa fast break. And he pretty much is the guy that's, I guess, one of the top 2 players that they go to in terms of the offense outside of Kurt Lohera, who has parang 2 games lang ang nilaro ni Kurt Lohera, di ba? That's another guy that can help them out.
Takiwag continues his efficient shooting. Villariente to Tateshi. Takiwag cutting back door. 7 straight for Ed Takiwag. Back-to-back 2-point field goals from Ed Takiwag. This was the last one of that nice assist by
When they played Zamboanga sometime in April 18.
Sarangay will finish in traffic. In William Bay. Kung doon nagkakamali, dito rin nangyari yung upset nung Bacoor against Batangas, diba? Or almost lang yun.
Actually, I don't recall it.
Di ba? Meron silang game yun eh. Ganda nung kwento noon, nangingista lang siya, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos sumali siya dun sa isang show, sa noontime show.
Oo.
Nagkawig naman niya si ano. Nabigyan siya ng pagkakataon dito sa Orion. Here is the drive by La Bastida.
Na alam pagdating dito sa, especially here in the MPBL.
Akala ko pwede na ako maging barber eh. Barber shop talk yun na mga ano natin.
Yeah, why not? No? Kwentuhan puro basketball yung pag-uusapan. Ito sigurado itong move na to, isa sa mga pagkukwentuhan dito, La Bastida. You know, right through. Staying the horse, higa nga, and being available in those moments. And, you know, maganda pagkwentuhan nga yan mamaya. Meantime, we have Vigil on a finish here.
Vigil, the double figures with 11. Second game, third game.
Yeah?
Baka kayo, isusunod na pala rin.
Why not? I mean, pumunta ka lang dito sa court at magkaroon ka ng para makakuha ng unang panalo para dito sa Parañaque. Samantalang Marikina naman really trying to extend and make this a 2-game win streak, and then so far they are looking good with that bucket coming from JR Labanza.
All-around numbers from Louis Vigil, 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Pasaol hit a 3 earlier in the quarter. Now he drives, he scores, and a foul whistle.
You've only shot 4 of 13 from the line. This is a good move right there. And Alvin Pasaol definitely is going to get a ball. You know, it is, you want your husband to be there, but you also understand meron ring, you know, roles that he has to perform.
So much so that some people, you know, fans flock in, believing that they could make a run eventually. Eh, yun yung gusto mong makita at mabalik, no? Dito sa Parañaque, because they have one of the more loyal fan bases in our league.
Oh, totoo. And I think yung loyal fan base that you were mentioning, yung volume mas marami compared from that last game against Negros. And I think this is that game where Ed Takiwag has made that decision that
I felt like at certain times he was lost.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yep. I think even in the latter part of when he was playing for the Heat Waves, there was that certain Coach Louie pa, isa pang ano rin yan.
Hindi niya sasabihin yan.
Mainit sa basketball yan eh.
Mahilig sa basketball.
Oh, mainit sa basketball. That's what I meant. Mainit na, he has that
And the passion.
for the game. Yeah.
Yung term na passionate, lagi ko naririnig yan sa podcast nila Mila.
Kasi naman, why not? Mga player naman na gine-guest talaga dun eh. Yun naman talaga ang nag-trigger kanilang love for this game. In that game, sobrang bigat.
Oo. Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. It's Quezon City. Tabla-tabla na sila dyan. 4-3. So, this victory for Marikina is quite important because it sets them up to be competitive dun sa middle to lower portion ng playoff picture. Extending that losing skid to 31. Nakascore na rin si Rich Luciano para sa Marikina. Final score na lang ang iniintay natin dito. So a win over Negros and now this pending victory over Parañaque, helping them restore order and get themselves
third of your total games this season, only to lose all of them.
At dyan po nagtatapos yung ating unang laro. Parañaque